there. Hey, I'm Kevin Moore. I'm the training coordinator for the utility side of ITSE, Infrastructure Training Safety Institute. And I'm over the Line Worker Academy here at TEEX. And today I'd like to talk to you about how to become a line worker, what our program is all about, and some of the things that we do during the training part of it. So some of the things I want to talk to you about today is about our program. I want to talk to you about the length of the program, which is 15 weeks long. Kind of want to talk to you about the cost of it and some of the things that we offer that include the cost of the course. Some of the qualifications that you'll get during the Line Worker Academy, some of the training modules that we'll go over, as well as our CDO program. And then we'll also talk to you about some of the job opportunities that you'll get while you're attending the Line Worker Academy. So what is good about a 15-week course? Well, we've got together and we've decided that 15 weeks is about what it takes to get the basics of what a line worker does. And a lot of people will go to college. You may spend 4 years in a college and then get a job, and that's phenomenal. We don't mind that one bit, but we've also found a lot of students in high school that don't want to go to a 4-year college. So we've put together this 15-week course. It's less time spent than what you do going to college. And then you get out and you get you a job and you go right away to work. So just 15 weeks, that's not very long. We do get in and we teach you the basics of what a line worker does. And then you're prepared to go out and start working right away. So as you're thinking about a program to go to, the number one thing you want to think about is how much does it cost? Our line worker program is, like I said just a while ago, it's 15 weeks long, and it costs $14,000. That's a lot of money up front. But if you think about it, if you go to college, you're spending a lot more than $14,000. $14,000 doesn't take much to repay in the future. Once you get a job, save a little bit of money, and you can pay that back real quick. The cost pays for several things for the course. Some of you may be looking at the bullets on the slide. Number 2 there. The cost of the program pays for the climbing gear while you're in our program. If you were to go to another line worker program, you may have to buy your own climbing gear. That's going to cost you another $3,000, $3,500. So we provide all the gear for you while you're in the Line Worker Academy. You get things like shirts, hard hats, gloves, safety glasses, all the climbing gear that you're going to need, hand tools. So we provide that for you while you're in the course. The only thing is you got to give it back to us at the end of the course. But we've also found out that once you start working, a lot of companies will buy the climbing gear for you. So it's a cost that if you went to maybe another school, you may have to buy on your own. And then you would go to work somewhere, and then they'd buy you another set. So you'd have 2 sets of gear, and one of them would be kind of useless for you. So we've included that in the price of the school. The other thing is you're getting a lot of knowledge while you're at our school. We've got linemen that did the trade have come out here to start teaching for us, myself included. Our training manager, Lynn Genesek, he did a lot of line work himself. So we've got a lot of years of knowledge, and you're getting over 200 years of knowledge while you're at the school. We like to build a ratio of so many instructors per student, so you're getting more of a one-on-one time with the instructors, whereas going somewhere else, you may have 200 students. We have maxed our student count at 20 students per class, and that gives us enough time to get one-on-one with each individual if we need to, and to be able to walk through what they're doing and to really break it down to where they understand it. And we would like to spend one-on-one time with each and every one of you that comes to our school. And here's some of the qualifications that you'll get while you're in our Line Worker Academy. You'll get pole climbing, learn how to climb the poles, bucket and digger operations, get to learn how to play with big boy toys, medic first aid, OSHA 10, just some of the qualifications that will help you when you begin your career as a line worker. So during the Line Worker Academy, we're going to learn different things that will get you into what a line worker does. We're going to start off with teaching you how electricity works, teaching you the basics of electricity in our Electric Power Principles program. Then we're going to teach you how a line worker can go out there and work on a power line without getting themselves injured. $14,000 is what it's going to cost to teach you how to personally work on a line by using personal protective grounds. Then we're going to teach you what transformers are. How does your house get electricity? if you plug something into the wall and you're going off the main voltage of what's on the line of average voltage being 7,200 volts, if there's not a transformer there and we're feeding in 7,200 volts into your house, you're gonna blow your phone up when you try to charge it. So we got things that we call transformers that will step a voltage down into a level that you can use at your house and not blow things up. So one of the most important things that we do offer at this Line Worker Academy is CDL training. So we found that a lot of companies are having a hard time finding somebody that has a CDL. So while you're in our Line Worker Academy, you're going to come through, get your permit before you come to our school, and then we're going to do some of the top-notch training to get you your CDL. We will teach you the basics of what a pre-trip inspection is. We're going to teach you how to back up a trailer. Myself, I'm one of the testers for DPS, a third-party examiner. So while you're at our school, you will be able to test for your CDL here, maybe with me or one of my coworkers, and be able to get obtain your CDL while you're here. So it's very important to go over this. A lot of schools now are not offering this yet. So it kind of puts you at an above average level whenever you apply for jobs once you graduate. A lot of companies are looking at applications, and if you've got a CDL, you put up at the top, and if you don't have a CDL, you're put on the bottom of the stack. They would rather hire somebody that they don't have to wait to get a CDL. So you coming through our Line Worker Academy, if you take it serious and you come in here ready to do your work and get your CDL, you'll be at the top of the application list when you apply for a job. So one thing you will get to go and experience while you're at our Line Worker Academy is different jobs that are out there for you. We do have several years of knowledge, as I mentioned earlier, and a lot of that knowledge is for different kinds of companies that are out there. We've had instructors that have worked for investor-owned companies, municipalities, cooperatives, all the different jobs that are out there. We've got experience working in them. So we're going to give you that knowledge while you're here at our Line Worker Academy. As also, we're going to get different companies to come in and they will want to talk to you while you're at the Line Worker Academy and possibly even offer you a job while you're here. We've had several students that have graduated on a Thursday and went to work on a Monday with a company. A lot of companies will come in here and say, hey, if you're interested in our company, we'll hire you. We're getting the name Teeks out there, and with the students that we've had graduate in the past, they're making such a good impression on companies that they're trying to dig into our program and get as many of you guys and females as they can to graduate and come to work for them. So don't think you're going to come here and not be able to find a job afterwards. There's a lot of job opportunities out there, and we're going to put as many of them in front of you as we possibly can. So again, my name is Kevin Moore. I'm the training coordinator here for the Line Worker Academy. And now that we've talked about what our course offers, I kind of want to show you some of the highlights of what our line workers have gone through during some of the past classes that we've had. So as I mentioned earlier, some of the things that you're going to do in the Line Worker Academy is you're going to learn how to play with big boy toys. We're going to start off with showing you what the basics of electricity are all about, but then we're going to get out and we're going to show you how to operate trucks. We're going to show you how to set the trucks up, get them ready to work in the air with the bucket truck. Also showing you the proper techniques for setting up a truck as far as using outriggers. We're going to show you how to dig holes with a digger truck. Some people call it a line truck, a digger truck, a boom truck. We're going to tell you what all this is, and we're going to show you how to use it. Then we're going to teach you how to protect yourself while you're working on the line by using grounds. We're going to show you the proper way to test for voltage, how to put grounds on the line to be able to de-energize it correctly, and to be able to work on it without getting energized. Some of the other parts of doing our Line Worker Academy is how to be a proper ground person. We're going to show you how to use hand lines and also show you how to change out cross arms. One of the most important jobs as being a line worker is being able to go up a pole and being able to work on something in the air. We're going to get you through a lot of that. We're going to get you very comfortable with how to work on a pole and proper ways of tying knots and how to change out a cross arm correctly. The next thing we'll go into is medic first aid. We're going to teach you how to do CPR, how to do basic first aid procedures and how to use an automatic defibrillator. We've got a good class that we've got set up and actually goes through chest compressions and how to become certified in doing CPR. Sometimes during work, you may work on the side of a road. We're going to teach you how to do proper traffic control, setting up a truck to work on the side of a roadway. We'll teach you how the transformers work. We've got a good transformer lab where we can actually take a transformer apart, look at what a transformer has inside of it, and then show you how to wire up different configurations of a transformer to get different kinds of voltages for, say, your house or for a business, and actually let you put your hands on it and play around with it. We've even got a computer demonstration where you can get on the computer, you can put up transformer connections. You can even see if you do it right or wrong. If you do it wrong, it'll get on the screen and it may blow up the transformer. So you get to kind of watch a little bit of what's going to happen in real life without actually going out there and energizing it and seeing it blow up in your face. Then we'll teach you how to hang some of the equipment on the poles. A big job of a line worker is to climb up a pole, maybe hang a transformer on a pole, getting a bucket, hanging a capacitor rack up on the side of a pole. So we're going to show you the proper ways of hanging equipment and how to load equipment on and off of a truck. And then we're going to teach you also how to use a truck to do energized maintenance on a line. So we got a little line that we'll teach you how to properly install what we call rubber guts, rubber blankets, to protect yourself from any potential of becoming a part of the path of the energization. So we teach you how to put the stuff on correctly down on the ground, and then you get to use a bucket truck and you'll get to go up in the air and actually put the stuff on a simulated energized line. Very important part of it is CDL training. We teach you how to do a proper pre-trip inspection. We actually get outside and open up the hood of a truck, and we go over different parts of what's underneath the hood of a truck. Teach you how to inspect things and how to get the pre-trip part of your CDL test done. And then the best part of it is graduation. I know 15 weeks doesn't sound like a very long time, but it can be a long time. So you're going to start week 1 and think, oh, I got a long ways to go. Next thing you're going to know, you're going to be graduating. So we have a good graduation for our graduates once they graduate the Line Worker Academy. Get a very nice diploma or certificate, and it's a nice framed certificate that you can hang on to and put up on the wall of maybe your office one day when you become a supervisor. You can look back and say, I graduated from the Line Worker Academy at TEEX. Again, my name is Kevin Moore. I am the training coordinator over the TEEX Line Worker Academy. Thank you for watching this video. I look forward to seeing each and every one of you whenever you come to our Line Worker Academy. Get ready to come, have some fun, learn a great career, and just remember, I'm only an email away. Feel free to contact me with any questions that you might have regarding the Line Worker Academy, and I really look forward to working with whichever one of you decides to come to this Line Worker Academy. It's a great career that you won't regret.